you know, something I've always wondered is why they overbuilt this handle so much. I mean, look at this. These huge cast pieces. I mean, you could tow the bus with those things. It's ridiculous. And also, every time I look at one of these old buses, I just look at all this stuff and just think, look at all the different ways a kid can split his head open. These things are death traps. And they're a dying breed. There's not many of them left on the road. So what we got today is a tour of a dinosaur. What we got here today is a 93. My bus has gone in the shop and I've been blessed with this unbelievably dirty antique. You know, the brief video tour I did before, you know, you get the lovely brown upholstery. And this thing, 20 years worth of hauling kids. And we have a little bit of graffiti and a whole lot of just dirt in general. What's really interesting about these is you have these little bitty abbreviated seats here in the back by the emergency door. And the emergency door is a little bit wider than what we're accustomed to seeing. But yeah, they have these little jump seats. And they have a similar arrangement up here by the side door. They really should have deleted that seat, but I think they did it to squeeze as many in here as possible. See, the kids have to walk around this, and oh man, my kids just were tripping out when they got on this bus today. My little ones, because they're just like, you know, I've been driving down the road and they're standing up in this little space here, all looking around and everything like they're on a freaking Disney ride. And yeah, but just when you get on a bus like this, it's anything different from what they're accustomed to. It just absolutely trips them out. The slightest thing different, and just creates all kinds of chaos. But yeah, this says it's a 66 passenger right there. Okay, I wouldn't think it would be with those weird little seats. Well, I guess that one there makes up for the two that are missing. I guess they're counting that seat as two. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I only let one kid sit in those. I don't let two. It's too small. But anyway, you have this familiar looking dash. You know, we've seen this before. This dash is used all the way up until at least '99. And you have the automatic transmission. And what's unique about these is you have this fuel cutoff here. Because this bus is entirely analog. There's no electronic engine controls whatsoever. This turns on the electrical systems. It activates the starter. And this is a valve directly to the fuel pump. Cuts off fuel supply. And this is a hand throttle. And what this is used for is for warming a bus up. And all it is a cable to the linkage. And you unscrew it and it draws back and tightens up the cable and opens up the throttle so you can warm the bus up in the afternoons. And there's no limit to how fast you can rev it. Or however you want it, you can set it on any speed whatsoever. And to release it, you push this and it releases the cable. And people have been known to use those as cruise controls in the expressway, and that's incredibly stupid. Because you know, it takes too long to deactivate it. If something happens, you need to slow down. I have a glove box over here, and you have the steampunk door handle. And don't think that bus manufacturers gave us the pneumatic doors in order to make a driver's life easier. Oh no, no, no. That would cost money. They did away with this stuff because it is such a safety liability. I mean, look at all these edges here. I mean, that is unbelievably sharp. And chrome, which I think is really bizarre, don't you? Everything else is painted black and then chrome. But all this bare metal and all these sharp edges, bolts, exposed bolts, corner of the heater box, just about everything now is shrouded in plastic. Shrouded in plastic. Last year I had a kid stand up when I was coming to a stop, lost his balance and slammed into the dashboard with his chest. And if had it been here, he probably would have been hurt. So yeah, it is a good thing. But I think when these things were initially designed back in the day, it's when we assumed children were going to do what they were told, but you know how that goes. Anyway, you're going to see a little more of this. I'm going to do an under hood and things like that. And the instrument panels, pretty standard, just fans and lights. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks for coming around. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, and ask a question, make a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.